You are on.
All right, so we're moving on to bunker play now. When we're talking about bunker play, a lot of it is accomplished by setup, and the setup is different. As you guys already know, with good green side bunker play like this, you're not actually hitting the ball, you're actually letting the ball come out on a cushion of sand, right? You're hitting the sand behind and underneath the ball's carrying out on that cushion. So there are a couple things that we're going to do with setup on bunker play, and I'm going to go to this flag stick right over here. A couple of things that we're going to do with bunker play setup that are going to be a little different. Our feet are going to be a little wider than they would normally be on a standard pitch shot. I'm going to grind those feet into the sand. Now, there are two reasons for that. Number one is stability, because we want our legs and lower body to stay pretty stable. Number two is it actually does tend to lower us down into the sand a little bit, and we are trying to hit the sand not only behind the ball, but also underneath the ball, correct? We're going to flex our knees a little more than normal for that same reason, to lower us down. And finally, we're going to lower our hands in setup a little more than normal for the same purpose, to keep that club going low and shallow underneath the ball. Now, with bunker shots, we're going to open the club face, meaning we're going to point it to the sky a little bit. So in other words, if this was a standard club face, we're going to have it like that a little bit. So what's that going to require us to do with our hands? It's going to require us to have our hands on the club after we open it. We're going to put the grip on there. We're not going to put our grip on there and then open the club face. We're going to open the club face, then put our hands on the grip. And then we're going to actually, instead of having our hands normal, we're going to back them up a little bit. Why are we going to do that? Well, that squares the club face with the line of play.